anyone who has never been to a Twitch party before, there's obviously like there is public access as well, but we have like a veil where we go behind. It's like the VIP place, right? That's where you see all the people like us, the people that work in the esports industry. We kind of let our hair down a little bit, and we kind of it's kind of our real personalities instead of what you see on camera. So it's quite interesting to see how people operate when they've been drinking a little bit. I think the highlight for me was
it's interesting for me now, because normally I'm the guy that doesn't remember, but now that I've gone for the sober approach, it's very interesting actually.
So my highlight of that night was I had a few gin and tonics. So, you know, I've had a long week.
We all had
a few drinks. And I was just having a little dance with Machine. You know how it is. Just having he's a good friend of mine. Having a little dance and just get a bit of attention. You know how it is. Like this face and these dance moves.
Anyone who's at Malmo after party?
It's going to get attention.
Anyone who's in Malmo knows all about it.
Jesus. And all of a sudden I found myself, like I was trying to do a bit of break dancing on the floor. I'm on back. And then Alex is, I think the term is called slut dropping. If you're familiar with that.
Tell me more. This sounds like something I can get behind.
So basically, in regards to your face sitting pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm lying on the floor, like wide to the sea. I'm like that, and then he is lowering his backside onto my face repeatedly in time to the music, and I think it was captured on camera, and it's never going to see the internet, but it does exist. So. A little bit of an inside.
Right. Anyone who can tranquilize Alex, I'm assuming it's probably on his phone, and get me that footage, I'll give you some stuff that we have plus a little bit of money on the side. So get me that footage.
But it's just basically, normally we do these kind of events. We do like a big gaming tournament, like you would say that we did the major. At the end of the tournament, we do the after party as well. All the players, all the talent comes along. This one's different, right? Because Gamescom runs till Sunday, so the party was on Saturday night, and then everyone had to go to work hungover out of their fucking ass on Sunday. Like,
to be fair,
that event did not run.
I came home and I actually did something very Canadian for any Canadians that are watching. I watched the Tragically Hip's last concert, which was a bit emotional because Gord Downing diagnosed with I can't remember the technical name, but basically a tumor in his brain. He's basically been given a year timeline. They just released an album they were planning on continuing on anyway. I won't go into it. Anyone knows about them. So I watched them. They were as a child, one of the first bands I got into, and they mean a lot to Canadian music and Canadians in general. And as I was watching that, it was about, because of the time difference, obviously, to Canada, it was about 6 a.m. when it ended, and just when I thought, all right, I'll turn this off and actually go to sleep, I heard this like on the window, and Tom was outside with his shirt off. And then I didn't see Henry for another 2 hours trying to get into the apartment. So yeah, you guys certainly were up for a while.
It was a good night overall, but yeah, just a little bit of an insight. We're trying to kind of give some information to our life behind the camera as well, you know. I kind of see how that all goes down, but
this is when people are always like, oh, I want, those guys are, don't be like us.
Yeah, so you don't want to end up like this.
Especially like Matt.